Okay, we're both vaccinated. I really want to use this gavel. Hello, everyone. Happy Opus Day. Welcome. Wait, I've got my... Woohoo, we made it. And I said I was allowed, my boss says I can take my mask off, so I am vaccinated. Yay for vaccines. Science is real. Woo! So my name is Dr. Cindy Bretzloff-Holstein. I'm a professor here at Trinity in the social work department, and on behalf of the OPUS committee, it's my pleasure to welcome you all, looking forward to walking you through what to expect for our time together today. But before that, I'd like to invite our provost, Dr. Aaron Keeker, up with some words of welcome to launch us into OPUS 2021.
All right, welcome everyone, and I'm welcoming you also on behalf of President Dykstra, who normally would be doing this word of welcome but can't be here right now. So I get to just say a few things about OPUS, which is, I think OPUS is one of the best days of the year at Trinity, and actually one of the most important days of the year. So if you're newer to the community, you might not know that OPUS goes way back into the kind of mythical past of Trinity, in the dusty annals of history, just after the time when the troll was baby Trollda, but nobody's told me what you call a troll when he's in his tween years. What is that called? Bill, I look to you. We'll work that out. It's been for a long time a celebration of the really smart, really meaningful work that students at Trinity Christian College do. It comes at an important time of the year, this time of the year where we have been working hard for a long time, and we could use just a little bit of fun, a little bit of joy, a little bit of celebration, and so we do that today. And the fact that it's snowing on Opus is the most Opus thing that could possibly have happened this morning. Snopus, as I have heard, Snopus, that's right. So it's my pleasure to welcome you to Opus and also to Grumpus, which is our graduate student version of Opus that kicks off tonight, Opus's second chapter. Yes for Grumpus. Hey, here's one more thing about Opus before I turn it, and Grumpus, before I turn it back over. This day, among all the other things it is, the time for fun, the time to celebrate our peers, the time to sort of mark our learning, it's also, I think, a really hopeful day. You know, Trinity stands in this long Christian tradition that bears witness to the fact that the resurrection of Jesus teaches us that the world is headed towards healing, towards justice, towards beauty, towards goodness, that the world is headed that way. But the world isn't there yet. The world isn't there yet. But our work on this day, which bears witness to beauty, to healing, to goodness, to justice, to the deep exploration of God's world, that stands alongside the resurrection of Jesus to point forward and say, the work we do here wants to join in that work that God is already doing in and through Jesus to help every human being and indeed all creation flourish. So it's a really hopeful day. I'm super glad that you're participating. Welcome to Opus and Grumpus 2021.
Okay, so as a member of the OPUS committee, I have the honor of kind of doing the housekeeping items. But first, before I do that, I want to do a special shout out and thank you to our sponsors, Peter Madany of Class of 82 and Yvette Madany, Class of 85, for their very much generosity. I can speak. I know words. I can speak clearly. Excuse me. It's really hard. I hate that I can't see y'all. I feel like I'm back in high school in a musical theater. So should we burst out into song? Where are my fellow? There's Mark Peters. Come on, Mark. Let's do it. Oh, thanks for the light change. That was helpful. Look at that. So this year, Brightspace is our guide for Opus, and y'all have seen the emails from Sarah Hooksema in the library. So when in doubt, consult Brightspace, please. So for this year, students, staff, and faculty you'll be able to attend the Opus events either in person by following the schedule, or you can obviously watch them virtually for those that are live streamed. So there's a printable schedule available on Brightspace under the resources module. So you're welcome to peruse that to figure out what events you're going to attend, or you can also get a printed copy, at the library circulation desk. And of course, you can just use your phones to save some paper, because Thursday's Earth Day, people. Let's take care of the earth. Okay. In-person presentations will be live streamed. The links are available to you in Brightspace. So if you get to a room and it's reached capacity, because obviously we know that there's capacity limitations for safety reasons this year, just go ahead and hop on your computer and watch it that way. And some of the presentations are pre-recorded, so you'll be able to see all of that in the OPUS course page on Brightspace. So I think for the most part, all of us are familiar with how to use Brightspace by now. We're 2 semesters in, and maybe summer. Did we launch it last summer too? I don't remember. What time? What is time? When did we launch Brightspace, y'all? Anybody remember? I don't know. I like it. But we should be familiar with it. So if you're not, just go to TrollWeb, go to Brightspace, and then you'll see when you log in under My Courses, the OPUS course page. And obviously, y'all know this by now, but please respect the social distancing guidelines and wearing your mask and all those wonderful things that are helping us to stay safe and keep each other safe. There are concessions provided outside the library. Yay for snacks. So obviously, yay for snacks. Yes, for snacks. So keep that blood sugar up and grab yourself a snack to go and just abide by the proper eating protocols and whatnot. So for our schedule for the day, we have our jazz ensemble from 1 to 1:30, 1:45 to 4, we have student presentations, 5 to 6, dinner in the caf, 6 to 7, the Opus Art Show, 6 to 8, we have Grumpus, as Provost Keeker indicated, and then at 8 o'clock, we have Outcry. Some also information was sent out about the raffles, so I won't get into that a whole lot other than to say you're limited to 4 tickets total to turn in. You can either get those from your session chair. If you go to a session, they'll have those that you can grab, and you need to fill out your full name, and then you can give those back to the session chairs. So everything has pretty much already been emailed to y'all, so I'm going to end it at that, but we're really excited for Opus 2021. It's very different from Opus 2020, so that's progress, yay. And it is my honor now to invite this year's Lincoln Laureate Ross Bars to come up and bang the gavel to officially launch us into Opus. Let's do this.
Okay, I think it's good to get excited sometimes, so I'm going to need your help as well. I'm going to ask you guys to stand on your feet. Make some noise. We are small, but we are mighty. And then when I think it's ready, we will bang the gavel and open Opus, okay? So let's make some noise. Opus is open.